What's up guys, Footy Manager HD here, updating you on my Chelsea save, episode 7. I said I was going to update you after the Stoke game, but that has been rearranged due to international call-ups. So next game is in 10 days time against Sunderland at home in the Premier League. And we are currently 3rd in the Prem, 8 games to go of the season, and we are only 3 points off. Our goal difference is not bad at all. Scored 57, conceded 27. That's been our main downfall this season. The number of goals we have actually conceded. Other divisions, actually, it's probably a good time to be looking at how they're getting on. It looks like Hull and Leicester are going to be promoted. Cardiff and Blackburn and even Watford still within a chance of getting automatic promotion. League One, the top 4 already confirmed a playoff place, and in League 2, Fleetwood are top, but they are a very good side on here. Mansfield in the Blue Square Premier, Brackley top of Blue Square North, and Salisbury top of the Blue Square South. Cup competitions, FA Cups looking quite exciting this year actually. There's definitely going to be a championship side in the final. Nottingham Forest actually got to the final of the Capital One Cup. Unfortunately lost to Newcastle a last minute Shola Amiobi penalty. Won it for Newcastle, so they'll be in Europe next season. But Forest are doing very well this season. 6th in the Championship and semi-finals of the FA Cup and final of the League Cup. And if they can get past Manchester United, they'll be in the final. And especially if Burnley beat Tottenham, it's a great chance for one of those two teams to get in Europe for next season. Community Shield, that's obviously been played, we won that. And that's it really for the divisions. Get straight into the fixtures now. Where did we start? I believe the last game was the Reading game. So, yep, West Brom at home. This was fairly straightforward, to be honest. And considering we've been struggling for players, I thought this was a great win. There's Mata with his goal there, Hazard with a penalty, and Hazard gets another goal. He's been superb recently. He's had a good season and he's constantly improving. Sermon with West Brom's goal coming up here, but we won the game 3-1. Next up was Udinese in the Champions League. We managed to get the away goals and take back a lead to Stamford Bridge for the second leg. It was very pleasing. Eden Hazard did save us quite a bit though. So Di Natale gets away from Terry, puts Udinese 1-0 up. But Eden Hazard runs with the ball, beats a load of players. His shot is blocked, but it comes back to him and he hits it again. Then Mata, Hazard, goal. 2-1, and puts us in a good position for the second leg. Liverpool away, this was very frustrating. Glenn Johnson with a late equaliser. It's not last minute, but it's late enough to hurt quite bad. Terry with a goal from the corner, and I thought we were just going to hold on to the win here. It would have been a very, very important 3 points, but it wasn't to be. Asadi, Coutinho, Enrique, Asadi. Ball's going to be played over to Johnson in a bit. Coutinho, Suarez, Johnson, that's the equaliser. And he did actually come close to getting a winner, but thankfully he didn't score. Swansea away now. Well, they had more possession than us, but I'm not actually surprised for that, because Swansea are a great side, to be honest. Just lack the quality to take them into a European place. Demba Ba getting his 99th and 100th career goals in these games, and was Bertrand. He got both the assists in this game. Cross into Bar and 2-0. That's it for the goals in that game. Udinese at home. Disappointing goal to concede in the 25th minute, but we did dominate the game, and Mata 5 minutes later with a fantastic free kick equalised, and we saw out our lead for the rest of the game. So that shot from 25 yards coming off the post, but Mata with a long range free kick probably got a bit of luck on his side there. And most recently, QPR at home absolutely dominated them. They got their goal in the 89th minute. John Terry putting us 1-0 up with a trademark header. Mata into Bar, and then Hazard. His corner ends up finding Mata, and Demba Ba's actually scored a lot recently. He's got 13 goals this season, so he could finish the season as top scorer despite he's only played 22 games so far, so he's probably the most in-form striker in the Prem at the moment. Santi Cazorla's actually scored a lot of goals considering he doesn't play up front, but then again there's a lot of high-scoring midfielders. Van Persie 13 and 23, similar to Demba Ba, but Demba Ba has been injured and at the African Cup of Nations. Senegal, believe they came third, yeah. And Demba Ba actually scored twice in that game. And then the winners, Cameroon this year. Solomon Choi with the late winner for them. Transfer-wise, finances as well looking a bit better. That's still not great though, and that will need to improve. Hopefully we can win the league. It's actually very possible still. If we could have a good run of form like that, just winning game after game after game, that would help us a lot. Do you want to win? Well, I'm expecting a win in all of the last 5 games. We need to beat Arsenal in that game, and we should be beating Sunderland there. Arsenal in the quarter-final though. That's going to be a massive 2 games. Got Arsenal 3 times within 10 days. Probably get bored of playing them. Then Man U away. But that's how Champions League looks. Madrid have got Man U, Dortmund, Juventus, Schalke, Ajax, and of course Arsenal, Chelsea. But the youngsters actually, we've had some come through. So this is what our players' potentials could be. There's some other ones as well. Ledley Salmon, he came through on the 13th of March. Christensen is already in there, but he could become a very good player. João Rodriguez, he's out on loan of course. Mason Bennett, only played the once for the first team. Alex Kawomya, he impressed in the trialist game. He got 2 goals in that one to win the game for them. Lewis Baker looking likely that he'll be going out on loan to Ipswich. As much as I despise Ipswich, it's nice of them to take on some of our younger players. Nathan Aki, he's doing alright for his Alkmaar. 11 games and he's doing alright. Kai Wallace could become a good right back. Kirill Deripovsky, I don't know if I've said that right. There's a lot of we've had a couple of young right backs come through. AD Tubbs, he could become a decent player. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he's obviously already there. A lot of promising players, but the main one has got to be Thibaut Courtois, who is coming back to us very, very soon. Not long at all now. And he's been doing alright for Atletico Madrid in La Liga. 4th place, so that's a pretty good finish for them. Probably put him up to the first team now because he'll be coming back very soon. Todd Kane finished his loan spell at Fleetwood. He impressed there a lot. Jaws Akore still hasn't played in the Premier League yet. He's only actually played 2 games for us. But he is a long-term... Well, he was signed for the long term. But just not featured that much this season. Nathaniel Chaloba, he's done alright at Watford, 37 games. And he's doing alright. Frank Lampard's in the reserves there because he's been injured recently. He's been out for 2 months. So we've missed him a lot, especially in that tough spell in January. But John Obi Mikel's back from the African Cup of Nations now, and he's really done well, playing in that deep line playmaker position. Ramirez has been playing well, as always. Eden Hazard, just look at how he's been doing. 10 assists, 5 goals, 4 player of the matches. Average rating is 7.32, and he's been superb. Oscar as well, he's a 2nd top scorer, I think. He's been brilliant. Ryan Bertrand. If anyone else has a Chelsea save, I really do recommend playing him, because for me personally, he's actually been a lot better than Ashley Cole. Whenever Ashley Cole's played, he's not really done anything, and that's his injury list. First one, thigh strain, just before the Community Shield game, so that would have been in a friendly, so he missed the Community Shield because of that. They try and play there. Then as soon as he came back, he's out for 9 days again, injured in training. Then when he comes back from that, out for 2 months, and his injuries just keep coming back to him. He's even been suspended, I think. But yeah, he's not been great. And Ross Turnbull, he'll be leaving at the end of the season. Still not played in the league this season, although I'd be happy to if I had to. Kyriakos Papadopoulos, he is such a good player. He's been tutored by John Terry. He's had a good season, and there's so many attributes that he's got. 20s, marking, determination, bravery, aggression. Then his work rate is 19, strength 18. He's just a fantastic player, and he's only 21. Gary Cahill did know about lack of first team football, but everything's sorted there. That's all I've really got for you guys. Tactics still the same. They're doing the job, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying these videos, and I'll see you very soon.